Guys, as of recording this right now, it is 5:30 p.m., January 18th, 2025. Why are we still fixated on child gambling games? Welcome to a review video on Anime Adventures, or so I will title it, because I only played it Anime Adventures for about 10 minutes. However, I don't need to play it for any longer, because I've played Anime Defenders before, and basically all of the anime tower defense games on Roblox have the same gameplay loop. Child gambling casino disguised in a tower defense game. And guess what? I've already spent way too much time playing Anime Defenders in the past. The only thing I'm going to review about Anime Adventures is going to be the first impressions I get from its presentation. The gameplay loop, I can basically just grab the gameplay loop from Anime Defenders and apply it to Anime Adventures, because that's just how anime tower defense games work. Anyhow, if you have any sort of sense of what good game design is, you should know that all anime tower defense games on Roblox are complete horseshit. They're garbage. Why? Because there's maybe about 2% game and the rest of it is gambling. The reason for this is because units are all locked behind gambling, and the rarer the unit is, the better it is. That's how the game is balanced. So what I'm getting at here is that anime tower defense games will never have any sort of strategy. If your units are bad, then it doesn't matter if you're a child prodigy or if you have 300 IQ. You're not gonna do it because your units are bad and you don't have enough DPS. If your units are good, you can literally be a newborn who just came out of the womb. Slam the goddamn keyboard and mouse and you'll be able to do it. It's that easy. Because the game is crap. It's garbage. And that's basically all there is to anime tower defense games. Not only that, but anime tower defense games have a story mode. Story in big quotation marks and even bigger asterisk bolded. Because the story mode here doesn't actually have a story. You know, if this game actually had a story, maybe I'd have something to get invested into. But no. There's no actual story. It's not even an excuse. They did not even try to make it a story mode. So in the end, that leaves tower defense games pretty much good for only one thing. It's visuals. That's where I'm going to more specifically looking at Anime Adventures. And for this, I'm going to compare it to Anime Defenders. First, is the lobby of Anime Adventures any better than Anime Defenders? No. In Anime Defenders, the lobby is fairly minimalistic, all things considered. With more updates, they started cluttering it with a bunch of BS, but overall, it's still relatively minimalistic, and I say this in a good way. The layout is simple, but it's neat, and it organizes everything in a sensible fashion. In Anime Adventures, that is not the case. The lobby is big, but it's cluttered. I found this stupid Toad Sensei once. This Toad Sensei had a shop where they would sell stuff for like ninja stars or something along those lines. I can't be bothered to check. Where do you get this ninja star stuff, you ask? I don't flipping know. Go ask someone who actually plays this game. Oh yeah, you don't play this game. There is no gameplay. That same Toad Sensei also had a dialogue option for me to say, do you have any daily missions? You know what that piece of crap told me? It told me, yeah, you just click quests. Okay, so why did you not just put that in a goddamn tutorial instead? Fortunately, I had experience with these stupid garbage anime tower defense games, so I know what I'm supposed to do here. I already knew that I wanted to click quests. But, hello developers, this NPC is just in the middle of goddamn nowhere. If you wanted me to click on the quest button, then you should have added a goddamn tutorial that tells me it's there. Not some random NPC in the middle of nowhere that tells me, oh hey, you can click on quest button for daily missions. No! Go right from the start and tell them, hey, button here. Daily missions are here. So why didn't the developers do this? There are two possibilities. Number one, the developers are incompetent pieces of crap and do not know how to code good games. Number two, the more likely reason, the developers are lazy and they know that they don't need to make a good game, make quick bucks on Roblox. So they whipped up this crappy copy-paste game, and they didn't bother implementing a tutorial because they were too lazy, and they know that stupid Roblox kiddies would tolerate this kind of terrible game design. Okay, so I just went through all of that to tell you that the lobby is bad compared to anime defenders. Alright, so what about the visual effects when you play the game? So even ignoring the fact that all anime tower defense games are garbage and deserve no players, even in just the category of Roblox anime tower defense games, there is a better alternative compared to anime adventures. So that begs the question, why are there over 100,000 concurrent players playing anime adventures and only about 3,000 playing anime defenders? Well, the answer is actually really simple. These types of games need constant updates to maintain their player base. The problem is, these games only have so much that you can gamble, and when developers don't constantly give these games a stream of more stuff to gamble, then people will just move from one anime tower defense game to another anime tower defense game, so they can continue gambling on another fresh blank slate. I can almost guarantee you that within the next 3 months, the player base is going to experience a dramatic drop, because eventually, the players will be done gambling everything in that game, and once they're done gambling, they move on to a different gambling simulator. So I want to leave you guys off on this. Why do we still let this kind of predatory game design run rampant like this? Why do we let developers release one child gambling casino after another, and these children run across these games and constantly gamble like a herd of sheep, a gigantic hive mind? Oh right, it's because they're children. They don't know what a good game is. Oh, crazy, never would have thought of that. Anyhow, that's it from me. Maybe for the next video, I'll look at a game that's actually good, so I cannot get pissed every time I talk about Roblox. Make sure to subscribe, watch my other content, do stuff, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have fun.